can we talk about why hormonal acne treatments are wrong? Because we need to talk about it. Women come to us with multiple different symptoms and feelings. Acne tends to be one of them because they're have acne. You're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, and you're feeling, and maybe you're watching this in your teens, but most of the time with adult acne, you're like, why am I still feeling like I'm a teenager? Come on. I already went through that phase of life and it's come back. And we also love to blame it on hormones. Like it's always hormonal. Oh, it's on my chin, always hormonal. It's not actually the case. Not all the time. That's why testing is ideal. But there's 3 treatments that drives me a little bonkers when given for acne, because to me, it's not solving the root cause of what could be happening. So the first one is going to be birth control. I'm going to call it out. Birth control doesn't balance hormones. If your doctor says, oh, you need to balance your hormones, take birth control, you need to find a new doctor. I know that sounds a little harsh, but it's the truth. What birth control does, it disconnects your brain talking to your ovary to prevent ovulation and preventing its pregnancy. But that will shut down natural hormone production. So the period that you have is actually withdrawal bleed. It's not actually a true period. It's a whole topic in and of itself, but birth control will it help your acne? Absolutely. But the moment you get off birth control, will your acne come back? Most likely, because it's a Band-Aid. Yes, it'll stop the bleeding like a Band-Aid will, but it doesn't always mean that it will solve and heal the cut in itself, using the Band-Aid analogy. So to me, it's not going to be your ultimate answer, and it's putting a Band-Aid on the issue. And if it is a hormonal imbalance, well, let's unpeel the layers. If you're struggling with too much estrogen, also known as estrogen dominance, are you reabsorbing it through the gut? How is it moving through your liver? Because your liver metabolizes it. Are you being exposed to environmental toxins? Yes, and toxins, that sounds like a woo-woo scary word, but I promise there's a lot to it. Science even, showing how that can impact hormonal production, increasing a testosterone, turning into estrogen. There's a lot more to it than what we believe. So if there is a hormonal issue, that absolutely could be something going on, but there's a lot more layers that we need to peel back before just being given birth control. That's my little rant on birth control. Number 2 is going to be spironolactone. I don't know how many women that I've seen on this for acne and their doctor has never tested their hormones. The whole point of spironolactone helping for acne is that it's supposed to help reduce androgens. Having too much testosterone can make you have more oily skin, more prone to acne. I get it. That is a connection. But so many have never even tested testosterone, so we don't even know if testosterone is an issue. What? Mind blown in that regard. But again, what's the question we're trying to address? Okay, maybe you do have too much testosterone. Cool. Is the idea of reducing androgens and testosterone through spironolactone going to be your answer? What about us unpeeling those layers back and realizing, well, what could be increasing androgens, that testosterone? Could it potentially be some blood sugar imbalances? Because increased insulin can increase androgen production. Why aren't we talking about those connections and how we can use diet and lifestyle to solve the acne problem? But no, we're just giving medication. Pet peeve number 2. Pet peeve number 3 is going to be antibiotics. Oh my goodness. Can bacteria cause acne? Absolutely. Absolutely. Can some people get results with antibiotics to reduce their acne? Absolutely. But are we still unpeeling the layer back more to understand what's causing the bacteria to be outgrown in the first place? This is where gut health, y'all, if something's going on in the gut, it can often come out and shown in our skin. Therefore, psoriasis, yes, even autoimmunity, eczema, acne, weird rashes, hives. We know that if there's an internal imbalance of having a lot of mast cell activation and histamine production, we're having an allergy response, we're going to break out in hives. The same thing goes for acne. Something's going on internally and it's going to show up in our skin. So they're not one or the other. So if you have bacterial issues that are overgrown, we need to do stool testing. We need to understand what other pathogens are in your gut, bacteria, parasites, yeast. How is your immune system functioning? Is your immune system functioning not that great? That's why these pathogens are able to grow and take over. What is intestinal permeability, that intestinal gut lining? What's the health of that? There's so much to look at. How is your liver? How is it detoxifying? And for all the practitioners out there that you may hear on social or whatever, we have a liver. It knows what to do. It doesn't need support. Yeah, maybe in the 1950s, but we're exposed to so many chemicals and toxins and the things in our food and eating more processed food. Like, we're not living the same life that we did way back in the day when, yes, we ate homegrown food, we weren't exposed to all the toxins we were, and the liver is just doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, but we just don't live in that life anymore, especially if you live near a city and all that. So, summing up this video of a rant, I really want to put the control back into your life. I don't want you to just take medication and be like, that's it, we're all good, but we're not solving the underlying root cause. I believe that if you have acne, the body is speaking to you. Maybe it's saying, yes, there's some hormonal imbalances, but also maybe it's saying like, well, the hormones are off because of this. So we love for acne to start with gut health. We'll do stool testing. That is our number one priority because everything can kind of build from there. Like I said, with hormones, it can influence reabsorption of hormones. It obviously breaks down and digests our food and making sure we have enough nutrients that are really helpful for skin health. And if you're having problems digesting your fat-soluble vitamins, vitamins A, D, E, and K, you're going to have deficiencies. The pathways are... It feels like a lot. Our job is to baby step this for you and to really figure out what's going on in the root cause. How can we support you with food? How can we support you with lifestyle? If you need any supplements, we don't like to always push that. There's nothing crazy special. There's no unicorn pill that's going to help with acne, but take it from someone who had adult acne and it sucked. I can't even express how badly broken my face was. And now, like, I don't wear any makeup except my lashes. It's freeing because I don't have the breakouts that I used to. And I want you to feel the same way. And I want you to know that I didn't take any medication. I did some topical stuff with the esthetician, which are amazing. So like partnering with a really good esthetician that understands clean beauty is really important because it helped me with discoloration, the hyperpigmentation that can happen after acne. It helped so much with that. And but I was still breaking out. And I did all the things. It wasn't until I focused on my gut health that I finally stopped breaking out. And then with some topical help, trying just to ease the recovery and face of the scarring and hyperpigmentation with my esthetician, it was a game changer. So it didn't really move forward though until I focused on gut health. And that's what you need to do as well. And if it is hormonal, we'll understand that too. So make sure to check out our link in the description. That is where you'll find a page of ours. We actually have a freebie that talks about diet and acne, so definitely sign up for that. But on that page, you'll learn a little bit more of how we work, our packages. You'll be able to check out labs. And then there's a form on that page that you fill out that takes you to my calendar so we can chit chat about your specific thing and acne going on, because usually there's more than just acne going on, and we'll get you started on the right track with our team of qualified dietitians who have great education. We're not some randoms off the street. We know what we're doing and we'd love to help you because it's something so passionate of ours that we want you to be confident in your skin. We want you to be confident in not just skin stuff, but internally, not feeling bloated and tired and brain fog. There is another way. So reach out to us.